Hey, Daniel here. I was at the International Focus Group for SAP PI, from SAP Integration meeting yesterday. I wanted to create the video there, but we went to one of the Christmas markets. It was Berlin. I guess that was what you were supposed to be doing. Go to the Christmas market, enjoy those, and see. Well, get a bit of glühwein, and then it turned out to be a little late. I got to the plane, so I didn't have time to shoot a proper video there. So I just wanted to do it now. It was actually one of the best IFG meetings that we had because of a lot of the conversations that were going on. So after SAP Tickets, one of the things that I had learned or experienced was it seemed like almost that PI would not be developed anymore, or process orchestration, that no one really wanted that tool anymore, and SAP was just focusing on HCI. And obviously when you're looking at the messaging there, it seems like that is the clear direction. But at our meeting we did get to talk about this and hear what their Sindhu and Udu's response on this was. And actually they said, well, we are still investing in it and are still adding new features. Obviously we're trying to add it first to HCI and then on the on-prem version also. So one of the things that we had was we have this customer engagement initiative last fall, winter I guess, where customers could come with comments and feature requests, and some of those were prioritized and added, and then the process was closed and all of the other things were rejected, or like, well, you can submit this later. And I guess that was just a process perspective. So that means that SAP is still working on, still have a list of these 200 requests, and are going through some of the ones with the highest priority and adding those to the system if possible. So even though they're closed, they are still working on them and trying to fix them and getting them into the hands of the developer. So that was really comfortable to hear, and I think there will be some additions to the Service Pack 7.5 to coming out January timeframe. On the on-premise version, I think one of the key benefits now on going on a 7.5 is that it enables you to run HCI content on premise, and the licensing for this is, as I understand it, just the normal core-based licensing. So you're just paying for the number of cores you already have and not adding any extra licensing. So that was really interesting proposal. And I think, if I understood it correctly, that if you got process orchestration, you got a HANA or HCI development only tenant, where you can just do development but no deployment. So you would run the deployment on your local system, which is what you want anyway. So that was a pretty nice information I got there. And I guess a good reason why you 175. Another we talked about IFG and another customer influence program. I guess one of the first we made there. They got like 200 suggestions, and 120 of those were implemented. And I don't think this one we're running now will get the same percentage of new feature requests. So that was pretty cool, something that IFG had done earlier. We talked about HCI and some of the new features coming there. Saw the demo from Ticket. But yeah, obviously it's something that they're investing in and wanting to get more customers on. I think they have 1,200 plus customers, and 300 of those is SuccessFactors Employee Central customers from just the last year. So I guess that one is taking up quite a lot of new customers that want that tool. We went through the survey. One interesting thing is people are still using the older version, but they are migrating to Java only 7.5, 7.4 systems compared to previously here, and that's also in the schedule. So I think that was the most interesting fact, but really it was nice to see that process orchestration was not something that would be dismissed because we got HCI. It still has some valid points that you would implement. One interesting fact I got from some of the consultants that the Delaware consultants that were part of this was that said HCI did not support exactly once at the moment out of the box. So if you wanted that, you can obviously build it, but it was not something that they had. So just in PI you just select it and then you get it as a standard. Here you have to develop it, and then that would mean that your scenario sometimes will be a little more complex compared to what you have in process orchestration, because there you have the limited version of it. So design perspective, I think probably if you can avoid HCI, it's possible, or it's probably a good idea. And then for those scenarios, you would have to figure out what do we do, because obviously there is some extra benefits of the flexible pipeline. So that was what I wanted to share with you from this this update. Hope you liked it, and looking to one thing. So we are doing a survey again next year, and I think the topic is supposed to be cloud, and more interestingly focus topic, it will be Internet of Things. So if you have any questions that you find would be really good to get answers in this, please post them below the video or in the comments, and we'll see if we can add those to the section, and we would be able to query the 300, 400 people that have participated in the survey about what their views on these different Internet of Things topics are. So hopefully we want to do that. Until we meet again, have a fantastic weekend and keep doing those fantastic integrations that you are doing. Thanks.